Hey there, YouTubers. DJ back here again, your best buddy at DJs BrewTube. Tonight, we're going to do a local brew. I know I'm always harping on support your local breweries, so tonight we're going to do it. Our local brewery here, my local brewery, is Heavy Seas. And Heavy Seas' most popular beer, by far, biggest seller, everything, is their Loose Cannon Hop3 or Hop Cubed. Loose Cannon is called Hop Cubed. Why? Because, like our buddies at Miller say, oh, their beer's hopped 3 times. Yeah, with a little scant flake and here and there of hops in the beer. This beer is actually hopped 3 times during the process. It's let me see. It's hopped in the kettle, it's hopped in the hop back, and it's also dry hopped. And every barrel has 3 pounds. That's 3 pounds of hops in it. This style is an American IPA. It's 7.25% alcohol by volume, and it's in their Pirate Fleet. The Pirate Fleet for Heavy Seas means the beers are all 7% alcohol and up to 8%. And when you get into their Mutiny Fleet, like our buddy Chocolate is here, they're 8% and also higher. You can see on some of these other beers here too. We got our buddy Pleplius here in the scene. If you watch Drinking Made Easy, you guys know what to do now. Drink up, guys. Anyways, let's get the cap off our friend Loose Cannon here, and we'll get started. There goes that cap. Got our Heavy Seas Pint here because we've been on, of course, the Heavy Seas tour, and I'm a Heavy Seas geek because it's definitely a local beer. Get a little aggressive on it. See what kind of head we can get. Let's see. Not a too huge head because this is almost an 8% beer, so I didn't expect there to be a gigantic one. We got about maybe a half a finger head. It's a hazy, orangish amber color. Really beautiful beer. There's a lot of active bubbles below the surface. I've had this beer many times, so I know it real well. The head's khaki off-white. It's good. It's got good retention, and if you swizzle a little bit, you do get some alcohol legs, and the lacing does stick to the glass. So all in all, it's a really great-looking beer, and let's get a nose on it. Hello, hops. Yep, this is a real hop-forward beer. When you hop it 3 times and you got 3 pounds of hops in the kettle, it's going to be strong. Also, what you get some citrus notes. You get malt, some grapefruit, pine, and even some cherry on this beer. It's a pretty complex beer. When you pack that much hops into it, there's 2 or 3 different kind of hops in this beer, and you go through all those processes, and you put the dry hops in on the back end. Man, you're going to get a big aroma on it. Let's see what kind of taste we've got out of this. Wow, this is one of my favorites. This is frankly one of my go-to beers, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This is one of my favorites, but man, you get a big citrus hoppy punch right in your face up from the beginning, and in the middle of your tongue, there's a lot of sweet caramel in here. It's a real balanced beer, but man, it gives you that first hop punch right up front. It's an American IPA, but it's more like the hop punch of like a double IPA or something with all that hopping they do to the beer. But the malt sweetness in the background in the middle of your tongue really mellow it out and invite you back for more. And the carbonation on this is fairly mild as well, so you don't have that feeling I can't have another drink. The mouth feels kind of like medium thin. Sometimes after you drink this for a little while, you think, man, this is a pretty thin beer, but you're getting that drinkability by that medium thinness. Also, the alcohol is really well masked in here. This is a 7.25 beer, guys. Not maybe a session beer, but 1 or 2, you're going to be good to go. Let me get one more taste on this. On the back end, you do get that sweetness and even a little bit of a breadiness in that beer as well. So, overall on this, what do I think? Well, let's tell you what the other guys think first. Beer Advocate gives this beer a 91 overall, and Rate Beer gives it a 98. So both of those are A's, and I kind of gave myself away in the beginning. I give it an A myself too. This is one of my favorite beers. You can get it all year round, and I drink it all year round myself. So this will stand up to your good meals. It'll stand up to since it's so hoppy. It'll stand up to your heavy cheeses. It'll stand up to your steaks and game those heavy meats and heavy meals. This will go right with it, and I've even paired it with seafood and Mexican food before, and it goes quite well, and it'll even die down a little bit of chili if you're a chili head as well. So I recommend this beer. go out and get it. And like I always say, let's keep this movement going. Support your local breweries. Drink local. And if you can, pick yourself up some Heavy C's Hop cubed loose cannon. Thanks a lot, and cheers.